I met Fikret Ozer, Turkey's ambassador to Doha, and asked him what were Ankara's ambitions in Qatar.
Türkiye ile Katar iki dost, iki kardeş ülke.
We are two friendly brother countries, Turkey and Qatar. We have relationships at the highest level and connections in every area. The biggest challenge I've faced has been to tighten this relationship even more, increase trade volume, and close the gap between the current situation and what we aim for. Of course, there are reasons for this. As you know, there have been parties and countries that have been working for years in Qatar's foreign trade and foreign relations.
There is also the presence of Turkish military in Qatar working alongside the Qataris as part of joint exercises. Tell us about Turkey's military objectives and presence in Qatar.
Buradaki Türk askerinin bulunuşu,
As you know, the presence of Turkish troops here is not about the embargo. It's a result of the agreement made with Qatar in 2014, and our soldiers came here in 2015. The deal is not for any country, it is only for Qatar. The Turkish army assists Qatar and supports the security in the Gulf. There is no question that the Turkish army protects the Saudi border. The Turkish army is stationed at the military base allocated to it. The soldiers perform exercises with the Qatari army. Most recently, the Turkish Air Force transferred 3 F-16 fighter jets to Qatar and conducted joint exercises. The Turkish Air Force has F-16s, while the Qatari Air Force uses French-made fighter jets. They did exercises to provide coordination.
birikimi, iki ülke arasında yardımlaşma ve bölgenin güvenliğine hizmettir.
Tensions are rising between the US and Iran. The US has pulled out of the Iran nuclear deal. There is a threat of conflict, even though a lot of people say it might not happen. But if it does happen, if there is conflict between the US and Iran, and if the Americans use the base in Qatar, what would be Turkey's position?
Buradaki Türk kuvvetlerinin
The Turkish army services are limited to Qatar, but Qatar is also at the center of the U.S. Central Command. The American Central Forces will continue to do whatever it does. In the meantime, there is also a question now between the U.S. and Iran. Qatar's only aerial corridor is over Iran. These are critical questions facing Qatar. We will receive the answer in time. We hope that this tension will not reach a level that would violate peace in the region. Our region now needs peace, not war.
birbirinden ayrı bir şey.
Ambassador, thank you.